welcome to episode 3 of Extremely Casual Gamers. Here with
Hello.
Ellie and
Guy.
and
Me, Chris. We made it to the third episode, guys. This is very exciting, isn't it?
it is.
And so for some reason I have a real issue with, like, if you guys are doing a thing, I have to ruin it.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
always
have to
derail
stand
it.
out. Oh, I don't know why. Can you try it again?
Okay, welcome to the Extremely Casual Gamers podcast with me, Ellie.
Me, Guy.
And me, Chris.
Woo!
Yeah.
He's done it.
You
Yeah.
look so uncomfortable doing it.
Hated it.
Yeah.
Hated every second of it.
Ooh. Well, third episode. Do you reckon people are still here now? Do you reckon they've come through to the third?
Absolutely. They've told their friends. They've shared it on Instagram. And I reckon, we're just trajectory on the upwards.
Yeah, well, for those who may have just joined episode 3
That's
and they
weird.
randomly haven't listened to episode 1 or 2, this is a casual gaming podcast for the everyday gamer.
That's right. We're
Yeah.
all very casual. Some more casual than others. Some described earlier on as you're the intense gamer, eh, bro? That was by Ellie's partner, Sam. Great guy, by the way. But obviously been describing me wrong. I'm like the laid-back guy that just also happens to platinum a lot of games.
What we say he's laid back guy?
That's wildly incorrect.
Yeah.
You are a trophy hunter. Just wear it like a badge of honor. Wear it like a trophy. Like you've unlocked it.
Right, okay, I'll wear it like a trophy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, nice. And we've got Guy, you're a stay-at-home dad.
I'm a stay-at-home dad, so I do dabble in the gaming here and there. Some days, some weeks I can be incredibly casual and hardly touch my PlayStation or my Switch. Some days I neglect my child, and we
Wow.
play PlayStation together.
What did you play today?
What did I play today? Nothing.
What about yesterday?
Yeah.
No, I played Fortnite last night.
Oh, that's unusual.
Yeah, cool. Is it a new game? I've never heard of Fortnite.
The hate of Fortnite is so unwarranted. I get it. I understand why people might think it's silly.
It's just me.
No, there's
Fortnite.
there's plenty of people who think Fortnite is funny, but I think it's a fun game. I think it has transcended the gaming world. If you think about how it has gone from like 2017 to where it is now, and how many other games have copied it, even though it has ripped off a few things from games itself.
Can I just say, I sucked at Fortnite, right? So I never really...
So that's why you don't like it.
Because that's why I don't like it. But
Yeah.
also, you just said it's from 2017. I was about to give you shit because it's really old. But then I realized I'm playing The Witcher at the moment, which came out in 2015.
Yeah,
And
people are still playing Grand Theft Auto 5. That came out in 2013.
Yeah,
True,
look
true.
at us. People playing Solitaire.
Yeah.
That was a game invented in like the 1,000 years ago, probably. When were
came out-
cards invented?
I don't know. That sounds
It's
legit.
information we should know.
I'm going to Google it.
Nice. Okay, Guy, what else have you played this week? Is there anything else you've been playing this week?
Well, last week I said I was going to download Spider-Man Miles Morales on
Yes.
PlayStation 5. Didn't do that at all,
Oh.
as is tradition.
Okay.
And I downloaded 2K Golf 23.
Oh,
2K23 Golf.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's the official title, but the golf game.
PGA
Yeah.
Tour 2K23?
Something like that,
Yep.
you know. So I downloaded a golf game,
Fuck, I'm intense.
played a few rounds,
Sorry, carry on.
made my character. He's hilariously ugly. He's 5'1". He's a short king. He's
Oh,
got...
did you do a face scan?
Oh,
Carry on. Yes.
Yeah, he's played a few tournaments, shot 3 under par, blah, 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 blah. Did that, and I've also downloaded Star Wars Jedi Knight Fallen Kingdom. And that's a
Sweet.
bit of fun as well. So
Okay.
I've been dabbling in that, and also Fortnite, because I love it, and I bleed for it.
yeah, we've heard that. Chris, what did you play this week?
Downloaded The Witcher 3. So what happened was, right, I finished Death Stranding, and everyone that listened to the last episode will be very familiar with that
Still
game.
asleep.
Yeah.
when you try to explain.
Yeah,
Not
wake up.
here. This
Wake
is
up.
it.
Okay, I'm playing a new game now. And so what happened was I was a bit like, oh, I need to play a new game. Mate, I really want to play Cyberpunk, which came out a few years ago,
Yep.
made
Ooh.
by CD Projekt Red. They made my favorite game of all time, The Witcher, and I was like, it's time to get into it. Found out there's a DLC coming out, which launches in September, which like rejigs the entire game and fixes a lot of stuff.
Didn't they already do that?
Oh, they've been like updating it with patches, but this one is like additional story, but also reworks all the. This is going to be really cool for you, Ellie. But
Oh,
it
can't
reworks
wait.
the perk system and the way you level up in combat. It changes everything and makes it way better. And so I was like, oh, wait till then.
Yeah.
In the meantime, what'll I do? Oh, Cyberpunk. Oh, okay. Well, who makes Cyberpunk? Oh, CD Projekt Red. What else do they make? Oh, The Witcher, the game I've clocked 3 times, and I really, really love it. It's my favorite game of all time. I put it in my PS5 because the last time I clocked it was on PS4, and then I saw there was like a next-gen update.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I may as well just download the update. And then it downloaded
And
it,
then
and then
here you
I
are.
may as well start up the game. And then, I'm massively into it. I think I've played like 15 hours of it since I last talked to you guys, which is 2 weeks ago. So
There's something
Oh,
in
wow.
it. It's like a comfort blanket. It's like I'm one of those. I'm a person that will rewatch the same season of a TV show over and over.
same.
it's like Scrubs.
Yeah,
we love Scrubs.
I'm rewatching Scrubs right now.
Yeah, we've
I'm on
watched it a
season
lot of
6.
times, me and Guy.
I've lost count. It's Scrubs, How I Met Your Mother, Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Sons of Anarchy. I just have those on rotate.
Yeah,
I throw in a Band of Brothers every now and then just to spice it up. But there's something comforting about playing a game
I love it.
or watching a TV show
Totally.
over and over again. There's no added anxiety because you know how it ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
what
amen.
about you, Ellie? What you been
What are you
playing?
jamming?
Well, we played a little bit of It Takes Two, Sam and I, and I'll talk about that later in
Okay.
the show. But another game I've been playing this week, which you'll be pleased to know is a mobile game.
Oh shit!
Have you guys ever played Bacon?
I've
Have you-
eaten bacon.
Are you
You've
having a
been
stroke?
banging. Have you played Bacon? I'm going to show you right now. I know this is very visual for people that are listening, but I do just want to show you like how much time I've wasted in the last couple of weeks. Same with Sam. He introduced this to me. Playing this game called Bacon, and you literally just have to put bacon on an object
Yep.
by flipping the fry pan
Yes.
and then trying to get it on the bum, for example. So this is a yoga lady.
She's doing a pose, like
And
downward
it's-
dog.
Yeah, it's just level after level of just that.
Oh right, and so it's like a physics-based thing.
Yes.
You use a frying pan, you flip it up,
Yeah.
and you need to land it on all the objects.
Yeah.
This is a very 2011 sort of mechanic.
Yeah.
Like, can I have a go?
Yeah, it's
right.
actually really addictive, and then you can like take funny.
Try to get that camera person.
Oh yeah, nice. Can you
So
get the-
she's in a downward dog. So
Yeah.
how do I?
So
how do I drop-
hold if you want to make the and then like let the pan go by letting go of your finger.
Oh, I dropped the bacon.
Oh, he's dropped the bacon already.
Have you?
Oh,
have-
now there's an ad.
Oh, there's an ad. Okay, so there's an ad. We're meant to put it on flight mode first before we started. That was my bad.
Ah, yeah.
But
no,
it's-
I understand the addiction.
Yeah, I'll show you as well. You can there's one that it opens up your camera and then you put the bacon on like a thing that your head is now in. So and then you can take a photo of it. And then
So
you
you put
can
the bacon on your head, take a photo of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm just trying to scroll. I'm just trying to
Have you
time.
tried doing it in real life, like when you're cooking bacon in the morning and you see, your cat walk past or something? You're just like, oh, hang about.
Let's see if I can get it on the tail there.
Get a bit of streaky bacon on that cat.
No, I feel like that would be animal abuse. I probably won't do that.
Yeah, I'd probably try flip it onto a piece of toast and then put some sauce on it.
Nice.
Put another piece
Holidays
of toast on
with
it.
the poached egg.
and then
Eat her
it.
up.
And then-
Eat her up.
That's
Oh,
all right. You don't need it. It's fine.
I really wanted to find you a photo because it's quite comical.
Because what she's doing right now, for those listening, is like rapidly scrolling, going, come on, and trying to make idle chit chat.
It's like when
Found
you go
it.
see a friend who's just had a baby and they're just like, oh, hang on, there's this real cute photo of them the other day and they were like half smiling. And then they're scrolling forever.
And then you're just
Wow.
bored. But this one,
i.e., that's me.
this is worth waiting for. So it takes a photo after you land the bacon. So that was my initial reaction of landing the bacon on the
Okay,
head.
once again,
Fucking
hugely
hell.
visual thing we're talking about here.
So
Yeah.
you know what? I'll put it on the stories, eh? I'll put
Yeah,
it on
chuck
the old
it up on
Insta
Instagram.
stories. And if you guys want it, you should download it too and then get some funny photos of you that we can post. That
Download
is
some
content.
bacon. Yeah,
I
right.
would, but if we were listening to last week's episode, I went a little hard on mobile gaming, or the episode before.
You did a little
so
bit,
that would be
actually.
contradictory. But I need to open up my eyes. So maybe I will do this. This can introduce me back into the
Bit of
world of
fun.
mobile gaming.
Exactly.
I will do it.
Bacon will get you in there. By the
you.
way, playing cards were invented by the Chinese before AD 1000. They reached Europe 1360.
Thank God you told us that.
Yeah, I've been waiting the whole time since we were talking about that.
Oh,
Just
trust me.
wondering.
Anxiety was building.
Yeah.
I've been sitting here patiently waiting through bacon chat. Be like, yo, I got this card fact. I need to get this shit out.
I can tell you were disengaged. Hey, we went on our first like date night together, didn't we?
We
Us
did.
three. Yeah, what do we do?
Group outing. We went to see the brand new TV show Twisted Metal, based off the PlayStation classic game Twisted Metal. Here in New Zealand, where we do the podcast, we were hosted by our it's basically our nation's broadcaster, TVNZ.
Yeah.
They
PlayStation NZ as well.
PlayStation and PlayStation NZ. Yeah, big shout out to them. They looked after us, gave us codes for 12 months of the top level of PlayStation Network, which I
Oh,
was
yeah.
very, very happy about.
Stoked after I manifested it in last week's episode.
Oh,
I literally was
shit.
like, I want it. And then
Yeah.
the next day I had one.
And then straight home to download Bacon on it. We watched it. We got cupcakes, etc. And I tell you what, the first episode, because they're 25-minute episodes, aka half an hour with ads.
Yeah.
And so I was like, they're trying to cram a lot of world building into this first step. So the first one took a bit to get through. Once that was done, however, into episode 2, you've got Samoa Joe, voiced by Will Arnett, Sweet Tooth, the
Yep.
main character. Once he came in, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was very funny. The action was
was.
good. It's just easy to digest.
Very
Yeah.
easy to digest.
Yeah.
And Anthony Mackie, who plays the Falcon from the Marvel series / Captain America.
Oh, he's
now.
the main bloke in the
Yeah,
Subaru.
he's
yeah.
the main guy.
Yeah.
His name's John. You've also got Stephanie Beatrice, who plays Rosa Diaz in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. She's
Yep.
in there as well. So it's
the
a
one.
cool cast. And yeah, like you said, it's incredibly easy to digest. We watched the first 2 episodes together, and then on Saturday night, I had the house to myself. I was binge through another 4 episodes.
Nice.
How'd you go? Any good?
It's good. It's really fun to watch. So I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, there you go. Twisted Metal, check it out. Especially, and to be honest, I think what it'll do is scratch a massive itch and really please fans of the original game because everyone secretly has like a soft spot for stuff they grew up with.
Yeah.
So if someone was to make a TV show around, say, my favorite video game from back then, Age of Empires, it would be really boring. However, if they made it about Pokemon Red, which they did, I loved it. That
There you
really
go.
made no sense at all.
And
but
that's
yeah.
the thing. There
Wow.
are so many TV show, movie adaptations of games at the moment. Some are so hit and miss. And if you're wondering, this one is a hit. It's not a miss.
I agree. And the visual effects done by Cause and Effects, which is a Kiwi brand.
Oh,
Kiwi,
shout out
Kiwi
New Zealand.
company.
Now, just to clarify, it's not a hit like Last of Us was a hit.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Last of Us was a hit.
I'm saying hit and miss. It's not a miss. It's a hit.
It's-
It is
yeah,
a hit
it's
in
good.
those two categories.
It's like
Yeah.
Last of Us for me is probably the best video game adaptation I've ever seen.
Yes.
This one is a few notches down from that, still very good and still very funny and entertaining.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you two, but also people listening, what is the threshold for just giving up on a level or a game?
Like
Level in a game
You
or
reach
a-
a hard moment, like a boss
Yeah.
or anything.
Because in the weekend,
Right.
I'm quite ashamed of myself, actually. Sam and I were playing It Takes Two, and it's a family-friendly game. Guy, you would vouch for
It
that.
is.
It's an easy,
Wonderful
fun
game.
game. There are a lot of puzzly type things, though, right?
Ah, yeah, thinking
So, like,
moments.
you got to actually work together and use your two skills with your two characters and try and work out the puzzle to get through the next level.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if anyone's played this listening, but we're up to Rose's bedroom, and we're at the portal bit, Guy. Do you understand where the
Portal
portals
bit.
are? There's like portals that you can go into, and they're like
It's
little
not
puzzles.
like the spacey thing, the space
Yes.
thing one with the monkey.
Yes. There's a monkey
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
top.
Yeah.
That one.
got-
Chris,
he's
you
got
know
a
that?
cool-
That's all good.
It's got a corner. It's like space, like chimpronaut or something.
This is
like
good
that.
Yeah.
because I'm representing the part of the audience who doesn't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
representing them, which is good.
Yeah.
Essentially, these two characters, you're playing one each, and you've got to try and work together and work out these puzzles. Now, we blasted the game up yesterday.
Right.
And literally about 15 minutes in, we were doing this puzzle, and my threshold was just so fucking low
Yeah.
that when we couldn't figure it out in about 10 minutes, I just threw the controller down and
Oh
turned
my
it off.
god.
And so we literally played like 20 minutes, and
That
I've
is
given
so
up already.
casual.
And it was probably not even that hard. Like, if you looked at what I was up to, you probably figured it out. You
Can
and
you
me.
try and, I'm trying to remember it. Can you try and explain it?
There's like these little, like, this is going to be bad. One of them is upside down hanging,
Yeah.
and the other one's the right way up. And
Yeah.
you've got to try and, like, do all these, spin a wheel.
Yeah,
and then
I
you got to,
remember.
like,
And
you remember?
I remember myself and my partner, my wife Meg, we played that, and I remember that particular chunk of the game took us a long time.
Okay, so we're not idiots.
No. It's designed to be difficult.
Oh my gosh, it was so difficult that I just didn't have any patience yesterday that we just stopped
yeah.
playing it. So I literally played for like 20 minutes and gave up.
Yeah.
And I'm sad because I'm ashamed of myself.
Right.
Do you guys have any examples of that where you've just gone into a game and you've just gone, nah, not today?
Can I first question? How quickly do you give up on stuff usually? Not gaming, just in general.
Quite quickly.
Yes, you are exactly like my wife.
Yeah.
Who literally gives up, whereas I'm the complete opposite. I will not give up until I have fixed the issue.
I admire that, man.
But
Once
she'll just throw out the talent straight away.
Yeah, I need it to be the right level of hard and then success. Like,
Yeah.
I don't mind a bit of a challenge, but if after a little while, 10
you need a
minutes.
reward. Yeah.
Oh, I need the reward, yeah. Like, I just
Right.
can't. So you'll just do it forever until you clock it. You won't stop until you find out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've reached a point where it's so hard that I've had to stop playing the game. I think whenever that happens, I dedicate my life to it. I take it as like a personal challenge against me as a human.
Yeah.
This game thinks it's better than me, and I must beat it. And then I do beat it, and I get like a pretty hollow sense of achievement from it. And I wish that I hadn't dedicated so
An
much time.
incredibly
Yeah.
brief hit of dopamine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And so much
that's it.
regret. Whereas Guy, I know you give up on shit all the time.
Yeah, have you got an example, guys?
I'm assuming.
There is, I mean, yeah, there've been games I've given up on because it's not engaged me.
Yeah.
You know, but there's a very specific example of a game that I played and I loved, but I stopped because of this mission. Tony Hawk, American Wasteland, right?
Okay.
Came out in like 2006. I hid it out from United Video for a week. And
So that's like Blockbuster. That's like
Blockbuster
a video
Easy,
rental. Yeah,
right?
okay.
So I was about 15, 16 years old. I was really enjoying the game. And there's a specific mission where you're like building a skate park, and there's a guy who's doing some stuff with a crane. And then a construction worker comes across. And so the thing is, it's a cutscene. And the cutscene is you talking to a guy, and then the construction worker comes on and goes like, I'm shutting you down, blah, blah, blah. And the cutscene continues. And then the part of the mission is you jump on a water balloon launcher, and you've got to shoot the construction worker as he climbs up the ladder to the crane. You've got to hit him 32 times
Wow, that's a
in
lot.
order for him to fall.
Oh.
And the controls are so janky that it's like jerking up and down, and you've got to hit it.
The recoil.
The recoil
Oh.
and the window of opportunity for you to hit this guy is incredibly low. And what's so frustrating is if you fail, he headbutts the guy who's using the crane.
Mm-hmm.
But what's so annoying is that you have to redo the entire cutscene again.
Oh, you
Like,
can't skip it.
skip
Oh,
it.
that's annoying.
Oh, no.
So I had the whole cutscene burnt into my brain. I couldn't do the mission, and I looked it up on YouTube recently, and it was like all these comments saying I couldn't finish this game because of this mission. And the guy who was doing like a playthrough played for like 30, 40 minutes before he actually did it.
Oh, my goodness.
And the thing is, it was such a fun game. It was so easy. It's a fucking skating game. Like, it's not supposed to be difficult. Why is there a water balloon launcher? So that, for me, I gave up.
Fair enough.
And I didn't get, and it's relatively towards the end of the game as well, and I didn't get to have that moment, that dopamine hit.
And you
So-
still think about it to this day.
I still do. When you brought up this topic, it unlocked some trauma for
You
me.
had
So-
buried it deep within.
Yeah,
And
so
it's back.
Tony Hawk, American Wasteland.
Right,
Will forever
okay.
be my unicorn game.
2006, you said approximately that
Approximately,
came out.
yeah.
So a lot of the games back then I noticed as well were really hard. Like a lot of PlayStation 1 games are way harder than they're supposed to be. Like when that Crash Bandicoot remake came out, everyone was like, oh, wow, this is really hard. No, it's like, no, this is what games used to be like.
Yeah.
They used to be
Yeah.
really tough.
Yeah.
And so one that jumps into my brain was Driver on PlayStation 1. Before you
Right.
can even start playing this game,
Yes!
you have to do this thing in this car park where you have to tick off this list of all these maneuvers in a car, including like doing a handbrake turn, do a donut, slalom through the pillars in this underground car park. It is so hard. You have to do a J turn, which is when you reverse back really quick, flip it around, and then keep going forwards. All this shit like that. Meanwhile, I'm a kid, like 7 years old, just got a PlayStation, and I have to execute all these difficult maneuvers.
In a minute.
In 1
It's
minute.
like
And there's a timer.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a timed thing with
Yes.
like 10 different things.
And they're all really hard. They
Oh.
honestly, if you were to nail them all one after the other, I reckon you'd have maybe 5 seconds spare.
Yeah.
And that's if you're good at it. So that's one. There was another one where in Vice City you had to fly a remote control helicopter and deliver these bombs. And it's just all of a sudden you're not driving and shooting. You're flying a helicopter into the small area where if you hit the roof, you blow up. That's a really famously hard moment. Once again, though, I pretty much dedicated my entire existence into getting past those.
Oh, nice.
Admittedly, not Driver when I was a kid, but
Oh.
certainly the helicopter one.
Yeah.
Well done.
Those are the two hardest ones, I think. Yeah.
Well done for getting through
Thanks,
the second
Ellie.
one. I'm really proud of you for that because
Thank
there's just
you.
no way that I'm. I do want to continue It Takes Two.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to go on when my patience is at the top.
Unfortunately for It Takes Two
Oh.
is that it genuinely takes two people to play the game. So it's not like as if like you're running low on,
Yes.
mental ability, your partner Sam can't pick up the slack. Like
Yeah.
you both
Like
have
he
to be
usually
firing
does.
on
Yeah,
all
yeah.
cylinders.
Yeah.
And also, because most people I imagine play that game with either their partner or a very close friend, it does lend itself to having arguments.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do that.
No.
Why did you have an argument with your
No,
wife?
that's the thing.
Oh, really?
I kind of anticipated that there would be a moment where we might get a little bit snappy at each other. But no, we kind of fucking...
And if you would have gotten snappy, what would you have said?
pull your fucking head.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
knew
just would have been like, should we watch Love Island, babe?
Nice.
Like, change the
Good,
subject.
Good out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, overall though, I'm more just disappointed in myself, not the game. It's a me thing,
Look.
and I'm angry.
We're going to be doing this podcast this time next week, and we're going to be talking about the triumphant moment, the dopamine hit,
Yeah.
where you
I'm gonna come
clock
back,
that level.
and I'm gonna tell you that we've clocked it. I promise.
That's
Just
your
watch
homework.
Also, just watch a YouTube tutorial.
Yeah, could do
Yeah.
that. I just felt like that was a bit defeating. I couldn't bring myself to do it, but I might need to.
All right, so there's a new game coming out on Steam. It's basically says what it does in the tin. Wait, it says what's in the tin. It's a saying there. I can't remember what it is. Basically, it's called Squirrel with a Gun, and you play a squirrel who has a gun.
Fantastic.
Right.
Wow.
So it's an open world game. The tagline: "It's not easy, but it's fun to be a squirrel with a gun." It's a sandbox game. Focuses on exploration and shooting combat. I watched the trailer. It looks really funny. It's basically a squirrel. First of all, he's holding a handgun. You're thinking, oh, how the hell is he using that? He's a squirrel.
Yeah.
Next minute, he's got a full-blown shotgun. And then he's got an Uzi, and he's using it. He's shooting down at the ground to float up to a rooftop to then get on the rooftop and shoot down at people.
Oh wow.
So it's pretty full on, and it's coming to Steam soon. This got me thinking, guys, and this is where my podcast topic comes in.
Oh.
Only like what other games would be good if you combine an animal with an object? Because all they did there was go, hey, squirrel, let's give it a gun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I watched the trailer as well. What I loved about it is that it wasn't anatomically correct. Like if you think a squirrel, it's a small rodent creature. It's not got a gun that a squirrel would have.
It's not a
It's
squirrel
like if I
sized
had a gun here and I dropped it on the ground, a squirrel's picking it up, and like it's a tiny squirrel holding a giant shotgun.
Oh,
you know,
so
like
proportion,
human-sized weapons.
I see.
Like,
That's
in a
right.
squirrel.
So
Okay.
what I thought I'd do is sit down, and because these guys are probably going to make thousands of dollars from this, maybe we brainstorm a whole lot of games which are basically animals with objects.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll get us started, right? I'll get the ball rolling. This is one I mentioned to you last week, Guy. Cow with a skateboard. Right? You got a cow, you got a skateboard.
As long as there's no water balloon launchers and cranes, I'm in.
No, there might be cranes the animal, because then I opened it up.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, what actually happened was I came up with the name Pony Hawk's Pro Skater. And at one stage, it was Pony Hawk's Pro Skater, like an alligator. Basically, an animal version of skateboarding.
Yeah.
Where you unlock different animals, and you have to figure out how to, like, for example, you unlock the cow. How the hell do you get a cow on a skateboard? You know, you got to control that. All of a sudden, you got a fish. Ellie, what do you do with a fish on a skateboard? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I do know what you mean, but I don't know.
Watch it die.
Yeah,
grim.
Exactly.
You unlock the fish and then just
But before it dies, you do a kickflip.
What about?
So that's basically, or kickflipper, I suppose, if you got a fish. So that was one thing I thought of Cow the skateboard. Spin-off, sort of the Matt Hoffman BMX to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, which was a spin-off using BMX bikes.
Yeah.
Chickens with rollerblades.
Oh.
Now, I'm going to be honest, when I thought of this one, I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't sleep. And I was like, I should think of some stuff for our podcast. And I was like, chickens wearing rollerblades. I was like, that'll do it. I like wrote it down on my notepad, then fell back to sleep straight away.
Wait, there's my good idea for the night. Here we go.
Yeah.
Don't need to do any more.
Yeah, bring on the recording. I'm ready to go. And to be honest, I was stoked with it. And then woke up in the morning and was like, oh, that's right. I wrote down that really good idea. Checked my notepad. Chicken with rollerblades. I was like, to be honest, mate, not that great.
What about tagline? Chickens with rollerblades can't fly but look and fly. You know?
Hey, nice.
You know?
Hell yeah, baby. That's good, man. We'll have a chat after this.
Yeah, love that.
Monkey Courier?
Monkey Courier?
Wait, so he has a van or not?
Well, it was a monkey. I was picturing him swinging through the trees on vines, and he's holding a parcel.
Oh.
And he works for Amazon.
Oh, yo,
In
exactly.
the Amazon.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
We're not sponsored by Amazon.
No.
But if you'd like to come on board, Jeff, hit me up. So Monkey Courier, I was like, you got
Hit me
shit.
up.
This explorer or like this baboon in the court. Hang on.
I'm coming
We're
up
a team here,
I'm coming
Guy.
up with taglines.
Right, we're a team.
Come on, man.
Guy,
Coming up
I
with puns.
fake applauded the whole can't fly but look fly thing, all right? So Monkey Courier, like, the bloody baboon in the corner of the forest needs this. Deliver it to him in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're holding it, you know.
Mighty ape. That's what you might call that.
Exactly.
Is that a good one?
There you go.
That's
a good one.
Hell yeah. And can you guys be honest with your feedback on these? You don't have to pretend to like it, all right?
Okay.
For example,
I haven't liked any of them.
Yeah, thank goodness.
rat with a headlamp.
Well, hang on. Before I give my, what's the premise of the game?
I don't know.
Yeah, what do they do with the headlamp?
I don't know. I was just like, the sewers could be fun to explore. Won't be able to see, they'll be dark. So you're a rat, but you probably need a headlamp. And then boom, rat with a headlamp.
Wow, yeah.
So you're down there, you
Genius.
build
It could be a real like indie sort of game. You know, a little bit dark.
Sort of like Stray, that one with the cat that's now available.
I enjoyed that game. That was good.
So rat with a headlamp, you're exploring the sewers and you build a kingdom. I have literally no idea. I'm this here spitballing. We're coming up with ideas, and then we'll take these to somewhere like Amazon and get it made.
Yeah, I love it.
Ellie, you got any?
Nah, all I'm thinking is when you said, for some reason, cat with a bat came to mind.
Cat with a bat?
When you
Cat
said
with a bat.
stray, I was like, cat
like
with
an
a bat.
animal bat or like a bat?
Like a banjo kazooie kind of thing. Like the bat helps the cat fly because it's
I
on
mean,
its backpack.
could be that, but I was thinking like a bat, like a big weapon
How would it
bat.
hold the bat?
Yep,
So
tail.
you got to think these things through.
Well,
Yeah,
how-
with a tail.
with a
yeah.
tail.
Yeah.
Tail bat.
Mm.
Well, luckily I've written down a few more.
Yay.
Kangaroo with a pocket knife.
See, I like it because kangaroos are famous for having like a pocket.
Having a pocket. I see.
And so you're a
Yeah.
kangaroo, and like when all the humans are looking, you're just hopping around being normal. And it was it's just old kangy thing.
Yeah, and he's like, that's not a knife. This is a
And
knife.
then, but he brings out it's a Swiss Army knife that's got like bottle openers, like he can pick locks.
Yeah.
He can cut
yeah.
things, and so like he's actually just trying to pretend to be a kangaroo, but he's actually secretly doing stuff.
Yeah.
I actually
nice.
thought that one was one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Horse with a spoon.
No, move on.
No.
Move on. There's nothing.
What would
There's
you-
nothing in that.
Octopus with a taco stand. So
He could make a lot at once.
So exactly.
Is that what you
So
mean?
you've got to control all 8 arms. He's serving customers. He's making tacos, and
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
got to somehow control it all. And he's making great tacos.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. All right.
Or he could be at a pie stand. It could be called Octopie. I just saw that one on the guy. Just admit that these are good ideas, guy. All right. And Komodo in a kimono. I don't know what that one. I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
Dragon in a kimono.
I want to
Dragon
know what you were
thing.
doing when you were writing these down.
I was having a beer
Oh yeah.
by
Yes.
myself.
Our beer.
I've got a couple of maybe not. I got a few thought starters here. I don't know why I was tadpole vault.
That's quite good.
But what are they doing? It's a tadpole. They can't do the pole vault.
Yeah.
And then one called Platypus, which is a cat making cheese platters.
Platypus.
So
I
that
see.
sounds like it'd be a fun mobile game.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
where I feel like that would live.
Right, Platypus.
Platypus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think personally the one with the best legs is probably Kangaroo with a pocket knife.
That's got
Yeah, it's quite
some
good.
legs. I don't mind the monkey courier.
Yep.
That's kind of at least got a storyline to it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to deliver a package one day and there's something illegal in it and then there's people chasing after him, so he's got to take it to the other
He's
side
got to
of the
race
Amazon.
against time to
Yeah.
save the Amazon.
He's
and-
got to take another young monkey that's been bitten but not infected and going to take it to the other side
Oh,
of the
Last of
Amazon.
Us. But
Love
yeah,
it,
yeah.
yeah.
I like
Oh
it.
yeah, that is the Last
Yeah,
of
it
Us.
is.
Damn,
No,
Oh.
that's good though.
thought I had an original idea.
No, that's good though. So that's one. If you were to invest right now,
Kangaroo with a pocket knife.
and what about you, Ellie?
Octopus with the taco stand. I quite like that one. That's quite good.
You're
No
losing
Komodo and a kimono.
You are losing your money. So everybody is sort of waiting for Rockstar Games to make the official announcement that Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming at this time, this date, yada, yada, yada. So every single time Rockstar Games sort of like starts to open their mouth, everyone's like, and then they'll say something different.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, cool. But recently the murmurings, the rumorings is that Rockstar is going to be doing a remaster of one of their classic titles. and it's looking,
Monkey Courier.
Monkey Courier is on the back burner.
Sweet.
But what the rumor is that after the massive success that is Red Dead Redemption 2, they're thinking of remastering Red Dead Redemption. This is not confirmed. This is just something that's being thrown around on the internet. But there is also, and this is beyond exciting for me, and I don't think it's going to happen, but there is rumor that it's not Red Dead Redemption, but another fantastic
Can I
Rockstar
guess
title.
which one it is?
I'm not even looking at
Can
you,
I
Chris,
guess
I'm
which
looking
one
at
it
Ellie.
is? Because it's a game
There is
that guy's obsessed
There
with.
is a
Right.
game
that he
there is
won't
a-
admit is actually shit.
There is a game from the early 2000s that has had thousands of fans sign a petition for Rockstar Games to remaster. That has fallen on deaf ears.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
based off a wonderful movie from the 70s or 80s, can't remember. It's called The Warriors. And there is rumor that Rockstar Games is going to be remastering The Warriors. If you're unfamiliar with the game, it is based off the movie where it's all these gangs in New York City in the late 70s, and it's about one gang getting from one side of town to the other. They're being framed for a murder that they did not commit. And it's just, the game is fantastic. You go around beating the shit out of people. And it's just, I got it secondhand when I was like 16. I was like, what's this game? It looks cool. And I got a little obsessed with it. And then I became friends with Chris, and then I showed him about it, and he's not been interested ever since.
Guy, I played
Oh.
The Warriors when it came out. Me and my mate hired it and co-oped it.
Yeah, it's
And
wicked.
it was fun back in the day. I
Yeah.
then played it recently. Because didn't you download it on PS3 or something?
Yeah, we lived together, and I could see you could get it on PlayStation.
And you downloaded it on my
Yeah,
PlayStation.
because I think I paid, like, it was like $20. I was like,
Yeah.
I'll pay it back, mate.
So I've got it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, we'll fire it up. And then we played it for like 5 minutes. Like, yeah, this is shit. And the guy's like,
Insanely
let's go back to Fortnite.
Yeah, it's insanely terrible graphics because it's a PlayStation 2 Xbox game. I loved it, and the idea of it being a remaster in today's world, today's next-gen consoles, makes me very excited. Probably won't happen.
No,
But if it is Red Dead,
it'll definitely be Red Dead, I'd
Okay.
say.
fantastic.
Sure.
But, there was also that bully game I never played.
Canis Canem Edit. That
Yeah,
game was
that's-
brilliant.
Yeah.
Although nowadays, literally, your job was to bully a lot of people. So I don't think it's a good idea nowadays. But yeah, great game.
It's likely to be Red Dead Redemption, which would be fantastic. I want it to be the Warriors, but I want to lend the question out to you two, and also to anybody who's listening. You can hit us up on Instagram, Extremely Casual Gamers. Hit us up with a voice note. What is a game that from your childhood, doesn't even have to be childhood, something that you played 2 years ago? but
Yeah.
What's a game that you want to see remastered?
Okay.
Full new graphics.
I really, really want Guitar Hero on PS5.
Yes,
I really
Ellie.
Yeah,
want
modern
them.
version.
Yeah, I really want them to bring that back. Like, you can't play that, and I loved it.
Just guitar or Rock Band
I
when they had the drums?
Yeah, so I never had Rock Band, so I
Yeah.
don't have the nostalgia tie to that. So
Yeah.
for me, I just want Guitar Hero, and I'd be happy. But I was reading an article today, and like they've kind of thought about it, but they are worried that the nostalgia side of it is why people liked it,
Yeah.
and they won't buy it. But I'll buy it, and that counts, right?
Yeah, Ellie will buy it.
Ellie will buy it.
Yeah.
Ellie
half
make
your
your money
cost
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, and to be honest, because we had the Rock Band version for a while ago
did,
at
in
our
our
flat
flat.
years ago.
Fuck, it was brilliant.
It was good,
fun.
but the best part was the guitar.
Yeah.
The
And
best part was the drums. What are you talking about?
Wow. Okay, I thought I just spoke on behalf of us. I'm so
No,
sorry.
I loved the drums, but the red pads broke. It
Oh.
wouldn't detect a hit, and that was like a huge problem.
Yeah, I think it was a snare drum, so it was a pretty vital part.
It
that's
was a
it,
very
yeah.
vital part of the drums.
But I agree with you. I loved Guitar Hero, although I have really bad flashbacks, and my mate Cameron will remind me of this. In it would have been year 12, so I would have been 16, 15.
Mm-hmm.
We played a game of Madden. We had
yeah.
a PlayStation controller and a guitar. He used the guitar, and he beat me.
Really?
And he would never let me forget it because all he could do was run on a diagonal by pushing down the flap as if you were strumming your guitar, and somehow he beat me.
Oh wow. Okay, bring
That
back the
is
guitar controller,
humiliating.
right? Yeah.
It
that's
was
all right.
massively humiliating, and to this day, he still hasn't let me live it down yet.
Yeah, well done, Cameron.
But I agree. Guitar Hero,
Yes.
and my wife would also agree. SingStar.
Oh, yeah. Love SingStar. They've got this other one that's called, like, Let's Sing or something.
Yeah.
It's not SingStar, but it's Let's Sing. I've never downloaded it or anything or bought it. But if it's not SingStar, I don't want it. I
No.
want SingStar back.
SingStar was legit.
It was, I had so much fun playing that.
if you go to arcades nowadays, they've got a Guitar Hero like setup,
Oh.
but that's not the same.
I don't want to
Yeah.
go somewhere.
I don't want
That's
to.
the thing,
I don't want to
wanna-
watch strangers see how shit I am.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
And like select another one bites the dust on easy. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine how dirty that guitar would be, too. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Sticky children.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And there was also that famous South Park episode where Stan's dad, Randy Marsh, got addicted to playing Guitar Hero, and he just stood there waiting for the intro to carry on my wayward son. And he didn't realize how long the intro was. And then also there was this guy who was so cool that he played acoustic Guitar Hero, where he'd take the guitar controller with him out in public and just like,
In,
what
like,
song
the
you want to hear?
underground. It was like click, click, click.
Yeah,
click,
what
click,
song
click,
do you want to
click.
hear? And just click it.
Like, one guy's like, woo!
Yeah. So that was bloody good. I agree. Great
Great
suggestion.
choice, great choice, Chris.
Cheers.
What's a game from your childhood that you want to get remastered?
Look, I thought long and hard about this. I text my brother. We consulted together, and the game, which I literally, before you guys arrived, watched 20 minutes of a gameplay video of this game because it brought back so many memories. Children of the 90s might remember it. I don't know if you guys will. Lego Island.
Oh, I didn't play that.
No, I never played it either.
Nah.
So Lego Island was on computer. 1997 it came out. And it was basically free roam on an island that was made of Lego, but wasn't. But there was Lego buildings everywhere. There was like a pizzeria, police station, blah, blah, blah. You could ride a bicycle, a motorbike. You could fly a helicopter, ride a skateboard if you were Pepper, the pizza delivery boy. You could work in the pizzeria and deliver pizzas for Mama and Papa Briccolini.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh,
you could race carts.
Briccolini.
Yep.
Yeah. And you could also, what you didn't realize is when you delivered the pizza to the jail, the brickster who was locked up actually used the pizza, which was the strongest. It had heaps of jalapenos on it. And he used the pizza and the strength of the smell to melt the lock and escape. And then you had to find the brickster.
I'm getting some Death Stranding flashbacks.
Yeah,
from last
this
week.
is-
A little.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, let me
Little-
wrap this up. No, this is good. This
I
is
know
good.
we're recording at nighttime here, but
What?
a little. Genuinely a little tired.
Oh, well, sorry that
Sorry that you-
it's not the adrenaline rush you were hoping for. But the reason, and I still remember this to this day, at the very end, once you beat the game, the credits roll, and at the very end they have this picture of the globe with Lego Island superimposed on the globe
Yeah.
as if it was a real place.
Oh.
Picture me like 7 or 8 years old being like, we have to go to Lego Island, and begging my parents to take me there.
Of course.
And then being like, no, we can't go there. It doesn't exist. And me being like, look at the picture. It's
You're
there.
lying.
Oh.
And this is before Photoshop, so you
So
know
it
what I mean?
has to have been there.
That sort
yeah.
of shit.
Why would they lie to you? Exactly. Yeah.
I know. So that's the one that I would like to. And if anyone has heard of or played this game growing up, please message us. Extremely Casual Podcast. Message me direct, actually, if you don't want to send Ellie and Guy to sleep. But yeah, Lego Island 1997. That's what I'd choose to remaster.
Fantastic.
Guy.
Yeah. And again, if you have any games that you want to get remastered or you want to chip in on our 3 suggestions, hit us up on Instagram or TikTok. Extremely Casual Gamers.
Podcast for Instagram. Sorry, just adding that on the end there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Extremely Casual Gamers podcast for Instagram.
Was Extremely Casual Gamers not available?
I can't remember.
Can we look into it?
Maybe.
Just because it's quite long.
Yeah.
We can do this admin off here if you want.
No, let's keep it on.
Yeah, let's talk about the admin.
Well,
yeah,
while we're doing it, can you change your shirt? I'm joking.
It's washing me out.
All right, well, that brings us to episode 3, the end of. I said that all out of order. that was a weird way to say it. Yeah, but you know what I mean. We're at the end of episode 3 of the podcast. What are you going to play this week, Guy?
I think I might stick to what I'm currently doing, play a bit of golf. I'm enjoying it. It's just, whacking some balls around. I'm terrible at the putting, but, it's a bit of fun. And I'm going to stick to my guns and keep playing some Star Wars Fallen Jedi.
Cool. Yeah, love it.
And some Fortnite, because,
Oh, yeah,
let's wrap this up because the squad's on in about 20 minutes. So.
Guy.
What?
Guy. How many of the squad are actually bots?
None. Well, if you actually watch if you were to watch our gameplay, I'd say 100%. We're not very good.
Oh, right.
Right.
It's all about camaraderie,
Yeah, that's the main thing. Hey, Chris, what are you going to play this week?
Look, I'll be playing The Witcher still because it is a 200-hour RPG. It takes 200 hours to complete it.
Are you going to do anything different, like from all the other times you've played it,
Yep.
or is it more like linear and you can't really do anything different?
No. It's that's the beauty of it. Is it's not linear. It's the complete opposite. However, I find myself doing the same things.
Yeah.
What I'm doing this time, Guy and Ellie, you'll love this. Instead of going for a heavy melee build, I'm going to go for a heavy alchemy, potions, and bombs build.
Okay. Different
right.
skill sets.
Yeah, just mix it up. You know what I mean? We're going to fight a vampire. I got a bit of oil on my blade.
Yeah, man.
Potions ready.
You said oil my blade.
Yeah, because Geralt puts oil on his blade that is poison for whatever he's fighting against to give him a stronger attack.
Yeah.
I thought that was a euphemism. No, it's not.
No.
Oh, no, there'll be plenty of oiling the old blade as well. So don't worry about
Imagining
that.
Henry Cavill.
Nah, this is video game Witcher, not Henry Cavill.
Okay.
Yeah. What about
right.
you, Ellie?
Look, I will be playing more Bacon. And I will also be completing that bit at least. And
That
it
is your
takes
homework,
2.
Ellie.
Yeah, I will get through it. I promise. It was just it was a bad moment the other day. So I will continue with It Takes Two, I think.
And was there anything that, like, last time you were playing, were you tired? Like, was there anything sort of throwing you off as to why you couldn't complete it?
Were your senses changing from something?
I was just probably a bit tired.
Overtired or
bit
something?
groggy.
Right, well, what we need you to do is attack that level while being sound of mind, sharp senses, have a coffee, straight into it.
Open
right?
a window,
Good
window, let anything out.
Yeah.
Be in the room.
Any weird stenches and
Maybe you've been doing cooking and there was a lot of smoke in the room.
exactly.
Yeah.
That was what was distracting me. Yeah. All right, I'll do that next time. Thanks, team.
Cool.
We also have a giveaway.
We certainly do. We have got some PlayStation Plus deluxe subscriptions, 12-month subscriptions. These bad boys are valued at like $180, and it means that you can play a ton of games on the PlayStation Plus catalog. It also means you can do fantastic game trials. You can play these really awesome AAA titles for like 5 hours to decide whether or not you like it. There's just a lot of games that you can play. I'm playing Star Wars at the moment, and I got that because I've got a PlayStation Plus subscription.
Yes.
So, can I got this free pass, as we mentioned earlier, from going to the Twisted Metal thing. I chucked it in, all of a sudden unlocked all these new perks.
Yep.
Every single game that I have in my little, because I like to have the actual discs, Ghost of Tsushima, PS5, like Demon Souls,
The Last of Us,
all these amazing like PS5 games, Horizon Forbidden West that I've purchased, are available for free.
Yep.
To download if you've got the subscription.
Yeah, we also did
Ratchet
the same.
and Clank,
Yeah.
literally all the best games. Miles Morales, Spider-Man. I was like, are you kidding me? I actually bought all these, and now I can just get them for free.
And with PlayStation Plus, every single month, there are 2 games that you can download as well. That's how I'm playing PGA, because it was the game for August.
But also, with the deluxe edition, you can just get it anyway. You don't have to wait for the monthly game. No. You can literally get most games. It's incredible. It's ridiculous.
It is.
If you want to get your hands on one of these PlayStation Plus subscriptions, go to our Instagram, Extremely Casual Gamers Podcast. There's a post. Share it on your story. Give us a follow, and that chucks you in the draw. And we've got a few of these to give away. So get stuck in.
Boom. Thanks for coming back, team.
Yes.
And we will see you next week.
Well, actually, because this is our 3rd episode, right?
Yeah.
We're officially launching now. So from now on, weekly.
Yeah,
It's all
weekly.
live.
Yes, Thursdays.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Thursdays.
We massively encourage engagement from you listening as well. So hit us up on Instagram. Send us a DM. Send us a voice note. If you've got any questions, if you've got any suggestions for games or talking points,
Please
anything
do.
like that, just let us know. We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks, team. That was.